Good morning, good evening, good afternoon, depending on when you're watching this. This is Teacher Mustafa, and today we have poem writing. Today, our agenda is what is a poem, what is a rhyme and a rhyme scheme, what is a simile, what is a metaphor, and how do we write a poem or steps to writing a poem. First, what is a poem? A poem is a type of writing that uses creative language to express feelings, ideas, or stories. It often uses rhyme to make the words sound musical or emotional. Poems are usually written in lines and verses rather than paragraphs. They can be short or long, and they can focus on any topic such as nature, love, emotions, or daily life. A poem's main purpose is to make the reader feel, imagine, or think in a special way. First, let's start with the rhyme. In poems, rhyme is when two or more words have the same ending sound. It usually comes at the end of a line, and it helps the poem sound musical or memorable. Rhyme is when words sound alike. For example, light and night, clear and ear. It often appears at the end of the lines, but can also appear inside lines. Second thing is the rhyme scheme. A rhyme scheme is the pattern of rhymes at the end of lines in a poem. It shows which lines rhyme with each other. Each different rhyme sound is given a letter A, B, C, etc. Lines that rhyme get the same letter. Lines that don't rhyme get a new letter. It helps organize the poem and gives it rhythm and musicality. Example, roses are red, violets are blue, sugar is sweet, and so are you. If we notice here, the word red doesn't rhyme with the word blue. So red gets letter A, while blue gets letter B. Let's go to sweet. Do you think it rhymes with red or blue? Yes, very good. You are correct. The answer is no. It doesn't rhyme with either blue or red. So it is given a new letter C. Let's look at the word you. Does you rhyme with red? No, so it doesn't take the letter A. Does you rhyme with blue? Yes, it rhymes with blue. So it takes the same letter as blue. As you can see here, the rhyme scheme is A, B, C, B because the second and the fourth line rhyme. The rhyme schemes can be simple, like A, B, A, B, or A, A, B, B, C, C, or complex like A, A, B, B, A, or A, B, C, B. Moving on to the metaphor. A metaphor is a way of describing something by saying it is something else, even though it is not literally true. It helps create a strong image or feeling in the reader's mind. Some important ideas about metaphors is that it compares two things without using like or as. It makes writing more imaginative and vivid. Metaphors are often used in poetry, stories, and everyday language. For example, time is a thief. Is time a thief? Very good. Time is not literally a thief, but this shows that it can take things away from us. The classroom was a zoo. Classroom was a zoo. Are the animals in it? But no, the classroom here is compared to a zoo, meaning it was very noisy and chaotic. Metaphors help readers see things in a new way and feel emotions more deeply. Simile. A simile is a way of comparing two different things using the words like or as. It helps make a description clearer or more vivid by showing how one thing is similar to another. Always, the simile is always used like or as. It makes writing more descriptive and interesting, and they are often used in poems, stories, and everyday language. For example, her smile was bright like the sun. So here the two things being compared are what? Amazing. Are the smile and the sun. It compares the smile to the sun to show it is very bright and warm. He ran as fast as a cheetah. What are the two things compared here? He, very good, and the cheetah. Amazing. It shows he ran very quickly by comparing him to a cheetah. Now, this is a very important point, the next point, which is similes are similar to metaphors, but metaphors don't use like or as. Please keep that in your mind. As you can see here, this is a poem. This poem has 3 verses. What is a verse? A verse is a group of lines. And what is a line? A line is a line, as you can see, one line or one sentence. But we don't say sentences in poetry or poems, we say line. So here, as you can see, how many lines in total? I'm waiting for your answer. Excellent. There are 12 lines in total. How many verses do you think there are? There are 3 verses. Very good. Now take 2 minutes to read the verse. Take 1 minute actually to read the first verse and tell me the main idea of it. Are you ready now? What is the main idea of verse 1? What do you think the main idea is? Correct. The main idea is the sea. This whole verse is talking about the sea. Okay, let's look at the second verse. What do you think it's talking about? Excellent. The second is about the hills. Very good. What about the third one? What do you think the main idea of verse 3 is? You are correct. They are, or sorry, the third verse is talking about the sky, or the main idea of verse 3 is the sky. So we have the sea, the hills, the sky. All of them are part of what? They are part of nature. Very good. They are part of nature. So this is my title now. My title of this poem is Nature. Let's read it together. The sea is a mirror, shining bright and clear. It moves like soft music, drifting to my ear. Waves rise and fall like hands that gently sway. They touch the sand, then quietly fade away. The hills are like blankets rolled across the land. and trees stand tall like gods who always stand. The river is a ribbon shining in the light. It moves like a story, flowing day and night. The sky is a roof painted in calm blue shade, where clouds drift slowly like cotton shapes they made. Sunset is a fire warming all the sky, and the moon is a lantern rising strong and high. Can you guess the mark scheme in here? Sorry, the rhyme scheme. Can you guess the rhyme scheme in this poem? Think about it. The word clear and the word ear, do they rhyme? So, do they get the same letter? What about sway and away? Do they rhyme? Do they get the same letter also? I'll leave you to it. I'll give you 1 minute to think about it. Okay. Have you guessed it? Let's check. They are, or the rhyme scheme is A A B B C C D D E E and F F. Why? Because clear and ear, sway, away, land, stand, light, night, shade, made, sky, and high. Every two lines rhyme together, so they get the same letter. Moving on. Oh. As you can see here, let's go back. Here. Can you find the similes in here? I'll give you 1 minute for it. Find similes. Remember, similes are two things compared using like or as. Where are the similes here? Correct. It moves like soft music. Waves rise and fall like hands. The hills are like blankets. Correct. MashaAllah, everything is correct. Now, moving on, can you find the metaphors in the poem? Excellent. The sea is a mirror. That's a metaphor. The river is a ribbon. That's another metaphor. And the sky is a roof. That's a third metaphor. Also, sunset is a fire That's the fourth one. And the last one is the moon is a lantern. Very good. Excellent, boys and girls. As you can see here, as soft music, like hands, as blankets, like gods, and like cotton shapes. And those are the similes in this poem. And the metaphors in this poem also is the sea is a mirror, the ocean is a giant, the river is a ribbon, the sky is a giant blue roof, sunset is a fire, and the moon is a lantern. Now, steps to writing a poem. First, choose a theme or idea. Decide what your poem is about. It can be about nature, feelings, friendship, school, dreams, or anything that inspires you. Second, decide the type of poem, and our type is rhyming poem that has a rhyme scheme like ABAB or AABB. Third, think of images and emotions. Use your senses. What do you see, hear, feel, smell, or taste? Add similes and metaphors to make it more vivid. 4. Write your lines. Start writing sentences or ideas as short lines. Don't worry about rhyming at first, just get your ideas down. 5. Add rhyme. If you want a rhyming poem, try to make the last words of lines rhyme. Read your lines aloud to check the flow and sound. Revise and improve. Remove unnecessary words. Replace plain words with stronger or more descriptive words. Make sure your poem conveys the feeling or image you want. Title your poem. Give it a short, meaningful title that reflects the theme or feeling. This was it, boys and girls. Thank you all for reaching the end of the video. I hope you understood everything. I'll see you later. Bye.